Hello everybody, my name is Sas, and this is going to be a carry Udyr guide from the jungle. I'm going to show you guys how to just pretty much solo carry a game. This is actually in the platinum level as well. I'm just going to kind of go over like the build paths and kind of like decision making, things like that from the jungle. Let's do shadows like that, so it'll just be from our point of view.
30 seconds
And
until minions
let's go and
spawn.
speed this up. So basically we're just going to go over the guide of like, how to pretty much solo carry the game. Like right there, we just kind of do an early invade. Ezra wants none of that, he's just going to flash. So keep that in mind for your later ganks and things like that. You always want to keep your timers. You always want to be mindful of what you want to do. And things like flash timers, things like that, that's always going to take a heavy part into your decisions of what to do. Also, when you start in the jungle, you want to smite early as soon as possible because you get to use it as much as possible. So I'm just going full farm mode. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm going to get buffs. I'm worried about getting all my camps first and reset the timers on it, and because they'll spawn after 50 seconds, and the other camp's going to be 55 seconds. I'm going to try to give a visit there since I'm not going to really waste my time. Just go ahead and counter jungle a little bit. I see Vi's in the center. So I'm gonna go chasing the area. I already know that he's already blown some shit. I can just solo him easy. I already got red buff, everything like that. No problem. Take him out. Easy kill. No problem. So since I already know the jungler is dead, this is already down from earlier, so I'm just gonna go and just keep kind of jungling. And I'm just gonna keep on going. I'm gonna try. I did a little sweep right there, just to make sure that there's no ward there, to make sure that they know I'm just like really staying in the area. I'm just gonna keep counting on everything. I'm gonna make sure that guy's as low level as possible. You see, these guys already pushed up, so I'm just gonna chase after them. Go for an easy game. Morgana has a good initiation. I can stun as well. And if you're looking at just solo carrying yourself, I don't really care. I'm gonna take the kill. If I want to carry this game, then you have to put on yourself that if you want to carry, you gotta have items. Without kills, without farm, you can't carry. So it's just all package kills, go back to your farm, go farm. Let's see, let's look at the map. Yeah, Vi wasn't really around, so I figured he might be this area. It's kind of lucky. Slow it down. Easy kill. My top laner, he kind of noticed that he should come down. So that was good on his part as well. I'm just gonna help push the lane a little bit. He's pretty much dominating the lane. 44 CS 31. He's pretty much in control of that lane. And literally, as Udyr, keep on farming. You want to level up your R as much as possible. It's the one that will do the AoE farming. For this one, I was kind of a dig this game. I pretty much took every single buff possible, and I kind of let him kind of work on it, and then I just smited away. And I'm pretty much going to be carrying this game. So usually most games I'll just let it go to the other person, but I wanted to myself. I was very low mana. I want to stay in the jungle, and I just want to keep on farming. So not always the decision I'll go for, but in that case, it's kind of what I do. Like I said, it's all about farming. I mean, blue buff helps you a ton. It keeps so you can keep your rotations up and maximize your DPS, maximize your health. You don't have to really worry about backing. And I mean, this is my goal, like 3,000 gold already, and I'm the top gold already out of everyone else because I already got hella farm and some kills. Always look to counter jungles in here. They're pretty much always gonna be scared of you, especially if you do double buffs, you're blue and red. Always look into these little tools, especially early on. You are so strong. As when you're early on, I just went in and backed in that situation. Like you can just let it push. I wanted to keep farming my waves, everything like that, so I'm not gonna really accomplish too much. I could have just went for the tower, but in this case, he's already doing fine. He doesn't really need help in the lane or anything like that, so I'm just gonna keep on farming. And if you look, like I got more CS than pretty much everyone except for the top, Jace. I think it's because Jace has the easiest lane so far. Excuse me a little bit, I do have a cold, so I just my nose is a little bit runny. Yeah, all about just farming as much as you can. I see that Fizz is here already pushed up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just back him. Easy as hell, burn a flash, whatever. Come back for that later. I'm gonna keep on farming, And it's really just the name of the game. As Udyr, as Phoenix, you can just farm so much. And you'll see later in the game what my CS is compared to everybody else. Like my total gold is going to be to everyone else. And to be honest, I had all that gold. I'm just going to go ahead and go Triforce. I mean, it gives you everything. You got your movement speed, health, mana, AP, attack speed, crit, just everything. I'm just going to go just man mode and just taking everything that I can. Any squishy target, so why not? And in this situation, if you're going to uncontested, bot lane's missing, is they're dead, whatever, then get free dragon. Especially if they don't have any numbers, they're going to be really scared to try to contest it. So I got pink ward here, let's go and take that out. What else we got going on here? So pretty much everyone's starting to pretty much win their lanes, and the reason why everyone's having a much easier time winning their lane is because I've been shutting down this Vi like crazy. I've been counter jungling. I mean, he's already died twice by me, so he's already scared to duel me. Vi's level 9, barely until level 9. I'm a full level ahead of him. So by the time that he level 10, I'm gonna be level 11. So full level ahead. I mean, heaps of gold ahead. I mean, almost 2,000 gold ahead. So because you put the pressure onto the jungler, they can't affect their other lanes as well as they typically would. I get pretty cocky. I burn my ghost, try to get into position, try to get into some kind of kill position, but kind of eventually got a little bit wasted. But you know, there was some pressure. I think I'm scared to do whatever. And with Udyr, the best thing to do is to constantly go in that guy, in and out, because you can use everything's on such a short. You can get a shield, you can get a stun every single time you go back in. So you're just really, really strong if you do that. And that's why he can be pretty reliant on blue. I've seen some people, they build like a tier on him or something like that just to get a lot of XP, so you can just constantly just go through all of his abilities. It's okay, in my opinion. I'd like to just get blues, and sometimes let's get pots or whatever, but I don't think the tier is necessary. It'll set you back 700 blues or something that you don't really necessarily need. Like I said, since you know they're all dead from all those skills over here, counter jungle. It'll keep all of them low level. And you'll see he's just too scared. He's an ult away. He doesn't want to do that, so you know, he's just gonna dip out. And like I said, it's all about just farming. Like even here, at this point, I'm just so far ahead. I don't really care. I'm just gonna proxy that. Farm. Have you noticed? Like, I'm seriously just sitting in their jungle the entire time almost. And the reason for that is because once you build up early late, you don't want to give that lead up. So you want to just keep the pressure up by having that presence. A lot of times people talk about, I wouldn't have done anything even if I was there. It doesn't matter. Like, if your body is there, that's enough to make them scared. And presence has like a hidden factor it has a hidden factor to make people make decisions that they want to make, decisions that they can't. You know, it has a bigger factor than just what you see just as concrete. So everyone's here mid. Why not just go for this tower? We're just gonna rotate some damage between everybody and get some minions here finally, and then take that down. Pretty easy. We could have gotten that tower probably before we dipped out. I mean, everyone's pretty low, so I guess everyone's just kind of scared. And then go back to farming. So look at the CS. I'm at 125 CS. Jace was the highest, but I already caught him. It's all you just keep on farming. There's no way that you can carry these games without gold. And the only way you're gonna get gold is by kills, lots of farm. So let's see. I'm at 8,600 gold. I almost have double what Vi's gold is. I have almost double his farm, and obviously a ton more kills. But look, his deaths, 4 deaths. He's been sitting, walking around, just trying to catch up this entire time. And since he's dead, he's scared to fight me. That's why you gotta stay you gotta stay aggressive. You gotta keep up the pressure into the jungle. And that is the only way you're gonna keep up that lead. Where people talk about they throw away their leads and things like that. The reason for how they throw away leads is that you give them the opportunity to catch up. I mean, if you look at my build, at this point, I'm kind of going like a troll build already. Like I got Merc Treads and Zephyr. I only got Merc Treads because I wanted some magic resist because they're so magic resist heavy, but I didn't really want to go fully into it. I should have gotten maybe like a Borg or something, but we're so far ahead. I mean, let's go back. Let's go back at that real quick. You can see the fight. I'm so far ahead, so I don't really care at this point. So initiate, ghost, make sure. I'm gonna go on the switch target, make sure that he doesn't get away. At this point, I'm just gonna go ahead and give away kills. I already got everything that I need, and I'm just gonna for this guy. Let's see. I forgot what happened with this guy. I have to keep chasing him. And this is always retarded to always chase because they can be slippery as shit. So it's like that. It's just annoying and go back and forth. Annoying. Trying to slow me. A weird time to move on the fish. He should have done it a little bit before that. He should have done the fish and then try to leap away, but whatever. This is like a desperate move.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
They're already pushing down. They got the tower. I'm already kind of far, so I'm just gonna just keep farming. I already know that they should be backing up, or I feel like they should have. So I'm just gonna keep on farming, get all the buffs. Later in the game, you can definitely give more of your buffs to your mid laner, especially if they're doing really well. At that point, I'm just like, I'm carrying the game harder than he is, so let me just go ahead and save this. Let's get back up. Just keep on farming, So I'm tied with Jace right now. I'm about to pass him. This farm. He's been helping a little bit more on the objectives right there, so he kind of slowed down. And this Ashe, I could have given him right. But like I said, if you want to carry the game, you gotta take as much farm, gold, everything you can. And this is just because I was doing this as a way to show, like you can carry games yourself. And that's why I'm pretty much taking all the approach and everything, pretty much no remorse, not giving a damn. So, I'm gonna push pretty much man mode into this. That's the thing with Udyr. Like, if you have blue buff, look at these cooldown timers, 4.8 seconds. And I mean, your shield, you have a 240 damage shield every 4.5 seconds. That's ridiculous. And the duration of the fight is 1,000 extra health that you have. So, they're fighting over there. I'm gonna go and try to secure this kill over here. Make sure that Ashe picks these up since I'm going to put everything, like all the farm, plus whatever. Keep on knocking on the door. And at this point, like, there's just no chance. And the reason, like, I'm just going to keep reiterating on this, like, the only reason why they have no chance is because you've completely deleted their extra player. This guy has done nothing this entire game. Died 5 times, I've doubled the farm. At 97 to 184. Let's look at the gold now. 6,400 gold to 12,000. So I'm still, remember a couple thousand gold ago, I was double their farm. And it's still the same at this point. And it's all about having that early advantage. I mean, Vi is a great jungler and everything like that, but if you keep the lead, this is what people are talking about. You just gotta keep the aggression up so that they get scared to counter jungle or anything like that. Early on, I think Vi did a couple of camps of counter jungling, but have you seen it lately? And the reason for that is because at this point they're just scared. As a jungler, you have to counter jungle. I've seen people too many times they just farm their own jungle. As a jungler, it's not enough to just farm their own crap. It's not. It'll get you by, but you have to get inside the jungle. So what happens? Let's say I see a Vi up here and I'm down here. If he's up at the top lane, there's no way I'm going to be able to do anything up there. So what I do, I'm going to come down and gank the bottom lane if they're already pushed up. If they're not pushed up, right here, I'm going to go into counter jungle and then I'll come behind them. And the reason why I can do that safely is because I know that he's up there. It's all about trying to guess the movements of the other jungler. And then if you know where they are, use that information to your advantage. Like, what can you do with that? If they have a 2v1 situation here, make a 3v2 situation here. If they have a 3v2 here, make a 2v1 here. You always want to create the upper man advantage as a jungler, and then just taking out that Vi early in the game, it's like a 4v5. It's pretty much like a 4v5 for the rest of the game. So just keep up the pressure. Make sure that he can't do anything by constantly being in the jungle. And always communicate with your teammates too. Like, not slow it down too much. Always communicate with your jungler or your other teammates, like what everyone's timers are, have them communicate with flash timers, things like that. Because then you know like when to gank. And it's not like you have to gank so crazy like that. I actually gank, I would say, moderate amount, not a high amount. The thing is, it's all about ganking at the right times. It doesn't matter if you spend your time ganking top lane, mid lane, bottom lane, going back to jungle, mid lane, going back to top, going back to jungle. It doesn't matter if you do that, because if they don't have, it's a silly death right there, if they don't have the tools and the right positioning and everything to actually make anything happen with your ganks, then honestly, why waste your time doing that? So I'm always gonna go farm. Like I could have just finished the game. No, I'm not gonna finish the game. I would have gotten that faster. This guy, he obviously gives some respect. He's too far behind. Just go and kill him. Easy peasy. And you can just kill him easy, just because how far you're ahead. At this point, I just have no mana, no health, and this Willy's Morgana has no health either. So we're just gonna go ahead and back up. I see blue's up. I'm gonna go ahead and try to snag that. I'm gonna go ahead and rush it. That was pretty mad mode. Like I just needed blue so I can just rotate through my shield and things like that. So that's enough to go and kill him. And I pretty much like, I mean that's just demoralizing. You see someone at 10% health and you can't kill him. I just needed that blue buff to make sure that I can rotate the bushes. That's what Udyr is boss. I mean Udyr is amazing. Jungler, top laner. I mean, honestly, I haven't even seen Udyr as a support. Pretty great. So, Udyr can be used in a lot of different positions. I prefer the jungler or the top. I think most people prefer that as well. I think that's where he's best suited. But right now, as a jungler, he's really good because he's so strong early on. It's like you can duel a lot of people. I'm trying to think who. There's not a lot of other junglers that can outduel an Udyr, especially early on. If you're going for pure dueling, like a Tiger Udyr, I don't know who can actually outduel him. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to this. There's nothing you can do. It's just funny. Like, I'm not having to back up. Like, it's just more icing on the cake to make them more depressed, to make them more sad. Definitely something we could have just finished the game, but I'm just gonna. There's no way that this team's coming back at this point. I'm just gonna go back and I think I built the Leandries. Yeah, I built the Leandries. More EP. I get the slow and the double effect on the dot because Leandries has a double dip effect if the target's slow. So with the Rylai's and Leandries, it's a good combination. Secure Dragon, go secure the Baron easily, but well, whatever. Waiting for everyone to catch up. Okay, so in this case, great initiate, easy kill. And look at me, 15, 1, and 7. Easy peasy. Desperate fish just to try to get out of there. We're pretty much just taking a dump on everybody's face. You see Malphite's ult does really nothing, it pretty much just tickle the butt. Nothing. So at the end of the game, 16,500 gold. Next person with the highest was Ashe. But look at the farm. Double Ashe's farm. Ashe was pretty terrible at that farm. Next highest person was Jace, looks like. That's how you finish. That's how you finish. You carry the games by getting the gold, and the only way you get gold is massive farming, massive kills, and everything like that. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. But if you're playing as Udyr, I say this is the way you pretty much carry the game. Probably less on the blues and reds. You know, you could have given them to your teammates or everything like that, but this is just to show an example of how hard you can carry just by yourself. I mean, 15, 1, and 10, most farm in the game without a doubt, and pretty much the most built. I pretty much have a full solid six item build. Everyone's still like the 5. Their team is more at the 3 and 4. So you can carry the game, guys. You just gotta you just gotta farm. You gotta get the gold. And so, if you guys have any other questions or anything like that, comment below. And thanks for watching. Appreciate it. See you guys next time.